All right, so this is a brilliant platform, Cardano Cube. If anyone is coming into the Cardano ecosystem for the first time, this is where I generally direct people. It has all of the dApps and everything that is happening in the Cardano ecosystem. And I have Vic joining me on this interview to talk a little bit about what they're planning in the future and a couple of catalyst proposals that they have in the pipeline to try and take this platform to the next level. I think it's well worth it because having a really good entry point for anyone that is starting in Cardano is kind of crucial so they can get onboarded as quickly as possible. But Vic, welcome to the podcast.
Hey Pete, thanks for having me, man. It's been a while since I've been on the show.
Yeah, it's good to have you back, but in a different seat behind Cardano Cube. Can you tell us a little bit about what Cardano Cube is and what you guys are planning for this? Because this is super exciting to see the platform go to the next level.
Yeah, so Cardano Cube is essentially an aggregator of all the dApps on Cardano. So we really just want to just elevate Cardano ecosystem by providing a nice, easy user interface. Really kind of like tie the Web 2 and Web 3 together. So when people just go on a website, there's not a lot of like noise going on. It's just very straightforward. So if I can get into the catalyst proposals, I would love to start talking about.
Yeah, we've got a couple here, and the one that I'm firstly interested in is the content creator hub. And I thought this was a brilliant proposal here and really engages creators like myself. So let's go through that one first.
So if you take a look at our website, we have videos from content creators like you, like Fareed, like Cardano with Paul. Every time you guys upload a video, it gets uploaded to our website. And that basically helps people come into our website, discover you guys, right? And because we want people to be informed, and we also want to support you guys because you guys are our greatest marketers, to be honest. You guys keep people informed and you keep people like updated and like all the things happening. And if you look at like the other ecosystems like Ethereum and Bitcoin and et cetera, right? They have like major content creators. And that's really what markets these projects, because otherwise, I mean, people will read articles and stuff, right? But in today's generation, it's all digital media, right? Video. People want to listen audio like podcasts, or they want to watch something on YouTube. So I really do think that content creators are the greatest assets to any industry, right? So, but if we're focusing on and elevating and promoting Cardano in the crypto industry, we really want to focus on video as well. So to go into this this proposal even more, basically we want to just like, how do I say this? Create a studio. Getting maybe content creators like yourself to how do I say it? Submit or work on a project together, right? Like collaborate on a video or maybe a series of videos with like Cardano informative videos, or we could do news videos. But I think when we come together, right? Maybe one person can do a video on Monday, another person can do another video on Tuesday. That way, it kind of takes off some of the work from people, right? And we can really create this studio grade quality type of content channel. And then also content creators like yourself can even like promote their own channels, and then also sponsorships. So we are also looking to sponsor, like maybe if you don't have the time, or you don't want to create content for Cardano Cube channel, you could we could do a sponsored content on your channel. So, you know, something with like a logo would pop up on your video, you know, Cardano Cube, right? And you can just, you know, pretty much promote us on your channel. And that kind of just creates like this circle of, you know, users going in and out. So they'll see us on our page, they'll see your videos on our page, and then people who are on YouTube watching your videos will see Cardano Cube in your videos. So it's this kind of cycle thing, and just supporting each other. And then also we're also looking to support people who are not technically Cardano specific creators, but people who are pro Cardano. Recently, like maybe like DZ or Dan, who's very pro Cardano. Or not, his name is not Dan, Digital Asset News, Rob from Digital Asset News. He's a big content creator as well for like the broader crypto ecosystem, but he has a Cardano stake pool. He talks very well about Cardano, you know, people like that. So that, you know, who also have a larger user base, but also, you know, are pro Cardano.
Yeah, I love this idea, and I would love to see it move forward. And the idea of like, the cross-pollination between the different channels and the different creators, I think is absolutely awesome. And, you know, I think we tried this a little bit back then, but I don't think we really pushed it that far. But having a little hub like this, I think will really help it push it a little bit further and get more eyeballs. And I totally agree. I spend so much time on YouTube, on podcasts, and that's where I consume my content. So having an extra area where we can push that type of content to new people in the ecosystem is I think really crucial to try and market Cardano even further. So I absolutely love that idea and concept. So links down below for that particular Catalyst proposal. Now I'll let you choose this time which one you want to present. So there's another two. Take it away, Vic.
All right. So for our next proposal, I want to talk about our easy onboarding. And that's going to start off with an easy wallet creation process without using a seed phrase. Of course, a seed phrase is still needed to create the wallet, but it's not going to be prompted. It's not going to be the first thing to be prompted to the user. So they're going to make a wallet or account rather using their social media or email, and then the wallet will be created, right? But the seed phrase won't be stored with us. We won't even be able to see it. The seed phrase will be stored on the user's device. So they'll be prompted still to back it up, just like any seed phrase, right? Like you see in Vesper, and then that'll be very prominent because we do want users to back it up. But again, the reason we're going this route, which I think a lot of products are already doing, and eventually will go this way, because the seed phrase, starting out initially, it's very intimidating. It's like 24 characters, 12 characters, and it's just like, okay, this seems like a process, and we want to remove that process and just make it very easy. We want it to feel a lot like Web 2, right? Just sign in via your email. So that's one thing we're doing for easy onboarding. We're also going to do Fiat to ADA on ramp. We'll incorporate an option for users to seamlessly purchase their ADA within the onboarding flow. This really is going to reduce barriers to entry. If users don't even know how to start, they're going to have to create an account through like a centralized exchange. That's another process, and they get verified. So we really want to make it easy so that users can use their credit card to just buy ADA all within one place.
Yeah, I'd love that seamless ease of integration all there. It's all combined and bundled into one, like removing that seed phrase, using your email, which people are already used to, and then onboarding them to buy their first ADA through their credit card or whatever it is.
And then also just making everything accessible and not so separated everywhere, because like there's so many different dApps on Cardano. There's so many different ways to get things right. But there's a combination of centralization and decentralization that's really going to create adoption, because like if everything's decentralized, no one's going to know how to use things easily or where to find things. So I think a combination of two is very important. All right, so for the third and final proposal, we're calling this Content Creator Hub, and it's similar to the first one, the studios, but it's not really it's not coming from us specifically. So it's not going to be content specifically coming from Cardano Cube. We're trying to create a platform where people can upload their content to the Cardano Cube, via links, whether that's going to be videos or articles. We really want to open it up, right? Like where everyone can come to Cardano Cube and see content from everybody. Let's say Pete you're a writer, you upload an article, and you could even get a co-writer to do that for you. Let's say like you want to get approval, or you wanted to get reviewed by the institution or person that you're writing about. You can invite that person to basically review it or edit it. Oh, this has been verified by Charles or by ADA handle. So if you wrote an article by ADA handle, it's been checked off. Okay, this is all accurate and true. And of course, that adds an element of authenticity or verification or trueness, right? But also that's not mandatory. You don't have to do that, because we still want to enable writers to be independent and have that outside perspective, and not have it checked off, because we want to have writers cover things in an objective and true manner, right? And not be influenced by these institutions. But we do want it to be an option, so that'd be great. But more importantly, we want to do something that's pretty interesting in my opinion, and that's being able to verify if articles have been changed, right? Or how do I say this? Changed. I'm just looking for another word, but augmented, right, in any way, like edited in any way. So if you upload an article, okay, and there's been a change involved, a hash will be created, and that'll be pushed on chain to show that there's been a change to the article. And how that works, basically, every time you upload the article, it'll create a string, right? And my developer explained this to me very well. Actually, he can definitely go into detail. But the way I understood it was, it's a cryptographic string of characters. So if there's like 1,000 words, you basically upload these 1,000 words, and a string of characters will be created that will basically identically match those words. So if you change anything, like let's say you change just one word, that cryptographic string will not match that article anymore. It won't be tied. So because that will show that a word or something, a comma, anything had been changed. And then you can basically click that hash, and you could see, okay, this has been verified. And we could even show this on the page itself, like a check mark. And we could even have third parties even audit it. So let's say there's a trusted person like yourself, or like an institution like on Cardano. Sorry, I popped up the window on accident. On Cardano, and they can also verify it as well, or rather audit it. That's pretty much it for the Content Creator Hub. So that would be, uploading videos, articles, co-writing, right? And then I think, I think we never really talked about the impact of this, or the impact of any of these proposals. And I think the impact of this Content Creator Hub, including the articles and the videos, is SEO, search engine optimization. So by pretty much gathering the whole Cardano community of writers, and there's so much great content on Twitter, like Cardano Whale. I think Dave, I don't know the full name of that. There's a few guys, a lot of guys actually on Twitter who write some really good threads, but it's not easily searchable, at least for Google, right? And like all these things can be turned into articles. Of course, I think people should tweet them out because it's good for their followers and to get followers and engagement. But also, we really want to make this a more formal thread or a formal article. Like this would be a great formal article. Hey, just upload this onto Cardano Cube. It's going to get exposure for Cardano Cube. It's going to get exposure for for the app or whatever you're writing about. It's going to get exposure for all the dApps, because that's inviting users to click on your article via Google and then discover all the apps and dApps and all the tools that's on Cardano Cube. So I think that really helps everyone. It's like a circle, right?
Yeah, I absolutely love all this stuff, and SEO, search engine optimization, is crucial for any website. Whether it's like a marketing one or even a project website. I've seen so many Cardano projects launch, and their SEO is absolutely terrible because of the way they build their front ends. They just aren't searchable. I'm typing in the project name and it doesn't come up sometimes. So SEO crucial all the way, especially when you're writing stuff on Twitter. You have to log in to actually see anything now on X, sorry. And you don't see any of that content. I see, and you're right, so many people write brilliant pieces on X, and lots of follows, lots of likes, lots of reposts, but it doesn't get picked up on the searches, and someone has to write an article about it as well. And having this kind of connection on the platform and allowing other users to actually write something and submit something on a search engine optimized platform, I think is crucial. So all this stuff that you guys are doing, the easy onboarding, the hub, the studio, I think is brilliant, and it will create a lot of impact for everyone in the ecosystem overall. So I highly encourage anyone that is wanting to support Cardano Cube and the onboarding and outreach of Cardano content to really have a look at these particular proposals and hopefully give them a vote, an upvote in the Fund 12 voting sessions, which are coming up right around the corner.
Thank you so much, man, for having me here.
Yeah. Awesome, Vic. Always good to have you on and talking through all things Cardano. Like I said, all the links down below in the show notes for all these proposals. And Vic, I'll chat to you again real soon. Thank you for coming on.